Most people ignore the simple law that allows to make money. Every income is based on that law, and it is the law of value. The more value you provide to a person or a group of people or a company or the market in general, the more money you'll receive. And that applies for even individuals. Like if you're a freelancer, if you're an employee, you don't have to be a company to use that law. It's just that you need to focus on the fact that, so if I had to give an example, the reason why a job at McDonald's, for example, is not a high salary job is because the value you give to people is nothing amazing. You just prepare basic food, and so you can be replaced easily. And also, I mean, the service you provide, which is just basic food that you can get pretty much anywhere, that maybe you don't even want for yourself because it's not that healthy. Everyone can do that, and it's not like a big amount of value. So the price of McDonald's is not super high, and the salary of someone working at McDonald's is not super high. But if you're, let's say, a doctor, like, and a very specialized doctor, then obviously the value you provide to other people is very high because it's their health, and obviously health is super valuable, right? And there are a few fields that if you can provide value in to people, you'll make a lot of money. Mostly the fields are health, relationships, and money, in the sense of if you help them make more money, then it's one of them. And most people work in the field of money because if you work in a company, you work in the economy and you help other individuals or companies make more money with your job. So for example, as a software engineer, the value I provide is my technical skills that are rare and that allow to create software, and software allows to make a lot of money and to help a lot of people. So you see the correlation between the salary of a software engineer and the impact he can have on others. I can develop a feature for a group of users, and there will be thousands of people using it just because I developed it maybe one day or two. And that ability, that skill, is what I can use to provide value to the company and then to the users. And there's this ripple effect. This ripple effect you don't have if you're working at McDonald's. You're just serving food, and the person is just gonna buy food, and that's it. The impact is gonna be very low. It's not even gonna be super positive. So if you want to make more money by using the law of value, think of how you can improve your skills so that more people are impacted and get even more value, out of it. So it feels like health, it's obvious the amount of value, but you cannot scale it as much in the fields of, like, even making content. If you have ideas to share, you have value to provide to others, just because it can be interesting for them to relate to, and because they can learn something from it. And imagine like someone very successful sharing ideas with you. Just listening to that kind of content every day can really change your life. So that's why these people ultimately make a lot of money. It's because they are able to have a lot of positive impact and give a lot of value to others.